Hey everybody, welcome back. Where we left off, we were taking care of some scaling issues. We now have a second copper belt here, and I think our energy woes are sorted for now. Key phrase being for now. So we'll tick this off. Upgrade belts and base. I don't remember exactly what I meant by that. I might have meant just the whole shebang, but we're gonna deprioritize that a bit because I want blue belts first. So I think we need to finish off this red circuit city block pretty soon. I think we should get blue belts as well. So probably do a block for that. But first we're going to we did the Steel City block. Might not be big enough. Maybe we go stuff productivity modules and everything first. Let's do that. We never did get around to that. Let's see how far this takes us. So I think we ran out down here, so let's go finish off this one base down here. I think goofy stuff happened and we put some in this. So I mean, this is kind of the last of our concerns. This thing at some point won't even be able to summon a train. We're down to 11k there. We'll just let that go. That's really a pretty trivial amount in the grand scheme of things. And then let's see, how far did we get? These all look like they... Okay, so we have some missing down here. So we will like that. And then now those are all full. And then these, thankfully, it looks like we got everybody full up here. So we have the benefit there. Now let's go do our city blocks, because those are going to be the most important things to make sure that we're we might not even have enough to do this. We're going to. We're almost definitely going to, but definitely not the one next to it. Boom. Yeah. So that drove our energy use way up, but now we get that much more out of our iron ore. We almost could do... Oh, we totally can. You can totally get another row in there. You can kind of see the gaps starting to form here, and that's by virtue of the increased productivity. So we're only getting, I guess they don't stack the way I thought they did. Plus 6%. We're only getting plus 11% productivity. The speed is minus 30%, but I kind of like this. I guess let's go get the other stack and put it in the copper furnaces over there. How much do we have left at that old copper place up here, I wonder? 339k, good amount left, but doesn't seem worth it to worry about productivity modules or anything up there right now. If anyone knows how to copy paste these better than I'm doing, I am very open to hearing. What is... Oh, we're hurting on sulfur and plastic now. There we go. Now we got copper doing the same thing. Although copper looks like it's pretty backed up. Let's see. Definitely drove our energy consumption up a bit, I think. Oh, yeah. That's where we started putting them in. That's okay. Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, this is production, right? Make sure there's nothing goofy over here. I think we're okay over there. We are... I have a slight issue. The Smitey Bitey Express met an unfortunate end in the last episode just because I couldn't get to it in time, so... Let's, well, first let's get ourselves just a smidge more grappling ammo. And then, let's see, train engines are easy, we have those. What about these? We need multi-cylinder engines, steel plates, and gear wheels. So, steel plates are here. Oh no, what did I do? I never reconnected this. Oh no. What is that bell even supposed to be? Oh no, what have I done? What was supposed to come through on this one? Oh, I don't even know. Oh god, what was it supposed to be? Well, can kind of reverse engineer it here and figure it out, I think. What? This is plastic and something. Oh, concrete. Okay. What did I do? Oh, because I was doing this. Okay. So then that comes up. Wow, I'm so glad I noticed that. Okay. What did we... That really just blew apart my... we wanted gear wheels. I wonder what the easiest place to get them is in this space. Here, probably over here. Gear wheels. Multi-cylinder engines, steel plates. Okay, we have enough of that. Where are the engines? There's the engines. And there's two Smitey Bitey cars. So, let's go ahead and okay, so they both have 100 in them. Gas. And let's ride with the Smitey Bitey just in case it needs help. So, we're going to come down here. thinking that it might be in range without me having to target, but apparently not. We're just out of range. So let's go ahead and encourage them to come and hang out. Let's do some... I think we should do some scouting. Let's see here. Okay, well, just turning the satellite on there yielded a whole trove of knowledge of new biter locations. So let's continue this. Those are out. Just kind of quickly scan this whole area. Boom. Got another one there. Okay. Now, let's send him... let's go down here first. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the kind of aftershock of knocking those bases down. We never did a steel drop off, did we? I can't remember. No, we did. We totally did. Okay. Okay. Switch to satellite and go poking around. Got a new couple of nests there. Got one there. Could probably reach that from that other iron mine. And let's just continue scanning and go up here. Got a new one there. Let's see what we got here. There's one. These are a little bit harder to deal with because we don't have walls yet over here. So I think what we do is fly out there ourselves and then kind of mark the targets as we can see where the biters are, right? So we'll do right there and be ready to... Yeah, we can't reach this one. It's right on the edge of being able to get to it. Okay. And then... So we're in range of this one. If we move that train back down, we might be able to hit this one, but we're going to hit this one. Not that I really need the artillery for one that small, but it's more fun this way. And also helps them bunch up. And probably let's go check over here. That looks new-ish. I forget. Check over here. I mean, it doesn't seem to have expanded much up here. Let's also go... Never did finish these walls. Oh, this is kind of fun. I don't think they can get out of there. So we can just kind of carpet bomb this place. That was very enjoyable. Let's take this out. This way we can go ahead and use... See if we got all of those with that. Because that's going to be a problem for... Oh, wow. They can survive a almost direct hit, huh? Your work here is done, Smitey Bitey. Good job. I think we kind of need... Let's see what we got. Looks like this one's going to the steel one, but we might need an additional train for this. I don't know. We almost definitely need additional iron ore trains. Yeah, we... Seems like we're hurting here a bit. This guy... Well, that's the one we were just looking at. Let's look at this one. So he's going to pick up. He's going over here. How are we doing up here? What is our total? We have 56k. That's almost full. So I'm going to go ahead and say we need another one of those. So let's copy this guy. Right, well, right here. Let's stand in his way so that he can't... No, okay, he does not care. He's a wild man. The clipboard for these things is just... Ugh. Can I go there, please? There. There we go. Yeah. Let's just be safe. If we were going to make a train city block, like a depot, maybe we would do it like right up here across these two. I don't know. Got to think about what the design on that would be. Or do we want to do it just one wide? Actually, I forget where we said that oil was that wasn't going to fit. It was right here. This could also be a good place for a train city depot city block. But for now, let's just go ahead and think what we want out of our design here. So I feel like you could use like this coming in here as the initial branch off point. We know from over here, where am I going? Right here. We only want two, no, not even. Is that? Yeah, one track of width in between. We only need that much. So we can squeeze quite a bit in here. So let's go ahead and do this. See how much we can get away with here, right? Probably can't do that. So okay, problem the first. So that didn't actually line up, did it? And that doesn't line up. I don't think, no, that doesn't work. So that has to come from down here. Now this is in the way. That's okay, we can put that. Whoa. Can we do that? I don't know if we can. Let's not worry about that yet. I think that's as far as we're gonna get here. Or maybe we could do something. How long do we usually get off of these? Let's see something here. So that gives you 6 cars, no engine. And if we were to move this a little bit further back, we can't. We cannot at all because of this. Kind of don't believe in this right here on this one, but we'll see. Let's tear that down on this, because, and I also kind of don't believe in this. There should be one purpose in here, which is to get into any of these, right? So that means you tear these down. Does that free up anything? Don't need that anymore. I guess the question is, so you can't, it's this right here. That's okay. 6 long with 1 engine is a little slow for my taste, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and get over there, and let's start copying some of these. Now I'm just trying to think how we want it. This is pretty solid, I think. Let's see if the signals can... Yeah, this is good because we can put signals here. I just gotta wire up these. Same thing, this should not be here. Why? What's the issue here? Why does it not want to let me... Oh, because of that? Okay. Huh. So that's actually the shortest one up there at 6. So if we could just get rid of that. Let's see. For now. For now, I think that's good. Gotta watch it. These are trying to... No. They went on the wrong side of the tracks. No wonder those were previewing oddly over there. Actually, these look like they're on the correct side of the track. It's right up here that we start to... No, that's okay. As long as we do it from below. And then basically, we'll make 2 of these. That seems pretty scalable. To me, at least. Get rid of this. Hopefully that should... Get rid of this. Those look still connected, yeah? Yeah. Then we just got to get a... I think we'll do a solid rocket fuel drop-off down here. And just have it belt over. It's up there. So let's probably go take care of that. The other nice thing about this is that it's way, way, way closer to a lot of stuff. So maybe we repurpose this guy. I mean, we still do need solid fuel for things, so we're not going to get rid of this, but I think what we do here is move this radar and then do another row here. This is going to be... What's going on with this, by the way? Where's he at? Okay, he's coming up right now. So wait, here, have another train car, mister. I think you need it. Uh-oh, I can't find it fast enough. I can't find it. He's trying to get away. Stop it. No. Yeah, stop right there. Okay. So, then we just go up here and do... We'll change this now. This is going to be a solid fuel and solid rocket fuel. And I think, yeah, when there's only one of them, he will update his stop automatically. He is going to be here for a little while. We're also going to have logic on this to prevent it from just constantly taking up all of his time. So we'll say enable disable solid fuel is less than, call it 3K. So now he should be disabled. He is, because we're going to use that solid fuel for speed modules. We still are going to need that. Can't go away yet. And then we should also rename that stop before we proceed. Okay, there we go. And now let's go build one over at the depot that we were building. Let's see. So right on the inside here, we are going to do train stop. This is going to be same thing. Of course, we only want this, and we are unloading. Figure out the rest of this in a... you know what? Maybe we do like DJ showed us that. Just put that there for symmetry, and because we're going to need to do this. Enabled condition is going to be solid rocket fuel is less than, call it 2000. How much do we have now? 360. That's good. Oh wow, we just gutted this thing's ability to keep up. I mean, it's going full bore. We maybe should put speed modules. Okay. In any case, let's see if I can just... Let's copy one of these. I can't reuse a lot of this because they're going the wrong direction. So we'll start. So this thing is going to have a train there. See, here we may have to get fancier. We have to bring this over here. this works here. Might have to do another one of these up, like right here. Yeah, this should work. It's a little wonky at the end. Well, we're definitely getting some customers. Honestly, kind of want to tear down the other one and reclaim that space. I don't know what I would use it for. But this seems like prime real estate in a high demand industrial area. Kindly ignore the pollution. This should hopefully keep things going a lot smoother. I like this because this depot's empty. This is great. There's nobody here. This should hopefully keep things going. I don't like this. He should not be sitting there. That makes me very sad. Oh, he was waiting to get back into... Okay. I guess that's not the end of the world. Let's see something. It looks like we're nice and separated here. Kind of wish there was more than one way into it. No path. Where's he trying to go? Is that just... Why? Why is he... Why is there no path? Is he trying to go to this one? Why? Oh, he couldn't go. Seems like there's a path. Is this one just off? Because it doesn't have enough in it? Indeed. Okay. Here we go again with this. What is going on? Why? Definitely petroleum shortage, no doubt. These guys can't run because we have a fluid ingredient shortage. Crude oil. So, let's do a quick inventory. Everybody's running on that one. These are running. I can't see the whole thing, but we'll assume that they're running. We know we hooked this up. Let's look at these guys. These are running. They're going. We never did hook this up. Let's go do that. What's the best way to do this? That's going to probably slam some pollution out of there when we do that. Let's go place those walls. Wouldn't want that thing not to be able to defend itself. That should be enough. Then where are we going to hook it into our oil system? Because oil doesn't really run up there. It kind of makes you want to do an oil train, but I also don't want to do an oil train. We can grab it down here. We're going so far with this though. I almost kind of want to just go straight from here to here. I just don't like the flow issues at this point. I'm really starting to think about a train, honestly. Because why not do a train? Because I'm lazy. But that's part of what's happening here. Our oil pipe runs are so long that I believe there's latency, and there's just so much like harmonics in the system and such. Let's wall it off and think about it some more. Let's go do some preventative maintenance. Okay. So we got trouble brewing down here. Okay. I mean, part of why this is happening to us is our new train friend here that picks up solid fuel. We just don't have the crude production for this. Plenty of room in all of our stuff though. I mean, we still do have output. We're low, but we still do have output. So what we could maybe do in the meantime here, what does it take to make speed module 2s? We need advanced circuits. Thankfully, we seem to have a bit of a surplus of those right now. Let me just go over here where it's easier. Advanced circuits and small motors. Okay, so let's get, I think it was last episode or the one before, or both, where we were talking about this idea that the thing that benefits the most from, these do not benefit from, here, let's see if I can, so this expected resources 2 a second as a productivity boost because of our research, I guess. So if we do that, I mean, it's clearly pumping out more. You know, did we ever do speed mod 2s? Did we ever? I feel like it's time to set that up. I'm really not enjoying waiting for them to craft manually. Let's just move this, right? Something, well, let's not move it, maybe. Let's, so we could pull it in from over here. Or from, we got some right there, so let's, this is ugly, but is anything I do not? This did not work. Okay, so now we should have fairly automated speed modules. It's in a very hacky place. We'll do it the right way later, but should have this. And then in the meantime, let's go toss more in oil areas. I mean, that's not a ton of electricity usage, so not a huge deal. Okay, so we got our depot. We're hurting on oil again. We're still producing solid rocket fuel though. Hopefully pretty soon here this fills up, question mark. It's at 753. It's going to take a while. Maybe we just set the threshold lower here because we're not going through that much of this stuff. So let's go. This is less than 500 for now. If it becomes problematic, we can revisit it. So now this is disabled. And now it can't rob us anymore. Of course, the giant boxes of rocket fuel that we have at the other one will. So we should probably go address that. Oh, wait. So we'll let each one have 100. And then why not? We can have a full train full of 400. So it's going to take a little while, but we'll get there. And then let's go over here, finish our quest for this oil field. See, it doesn't show you. It says what the expected resources are, but you have 30% productivity. That's coming from research. And then we have plus 60% mining speed. I think. I mean, I'm not really sure exactly how that's working, but it definitely looks to be going faster. I mean, if you take these out, it very notably goes slower, so. I guess let's pick another oil field. This one up here, we can drop a radar while we're at it so we can see what's going on up there. Another thing we could do that might be very controversial is stop burning solid fuel on our steam engines. I mean, they're not producing a whole lot right now anyway. Our overall system consumption is so well under, well, that just shot up to something. What was that? Delivery cannons. Okay. Not a big deal. And we are during the day producing more. I think we're okay to, it's not as charged as you would like it to be, is it? It's not as charged as I would like it to be. I don't know about you. Getting a little nervous about energy consumption again. How are we doing up there? Why is this thing not going? Fluid ingredient shortage. Let's go ahead and because we're gonna need more solar panels, so we need those mirrors to be going for sure. Let's see. Where was I going here? Where are the barrel signals again? There they are. Okay, the train's full, so now these are filling up. That's good. If we wanted to, could always put speed modules there, but I don't think that's well informed. Let's go put more in this oil field up here. Okay, that's oil field number 2 that has full of speed modules. I mean, that's going pretty well in my opinion. Let's see if it's helping at all back home. Nice baseline output, right? Not a lot of these are running. Not at all. But we're still holding up okay-ish on output here. And when this stops chewing on everything, I think we'll do a lot better. I'm really tempted to kind of stop it now. We're getting there though. I'd like to have that buffer of solid rocket fuel just for the depots, because if those trains turn off, we're dead. We're gonna be very sad. Yeah, without the... How are we doing up here? Okay, so we're producing lubricant. But we still have a fluid ingredient shortage over here. What else is consuming lubricant? We're at 100. Oh, did I disconnect this or something? What's... Oh, it doesn't. It takes chemical gel. Okay, wait. Turn that off. Turn off the thing. Turn off the thing. Wait. I was just kidding. Uh-oh. Okay. wow. Heat shielding. We're getting pounded on heat shielding. Why? What's going on, heat shielding? Because heat shielding wants sulfur. I see. Okay. So we're in trouble. I misread that before. So this, what's this? This is... Oh. Because guess what? I hope we have enough of these to do this. We don't seem to. Maybe we could make it a provider chest. Are there any requests? I brought them home, didn't I? That's tricky. It's also... what are we doing here? I gotta think about this. Alright, we had a bit of a break there. I am just getting tuned back in here. I recall we were having all sorts of petroleum issues. And... let's make some more of these. I think we're out of red circuits. Now we're out of actual speed mods, which is okay. Let's see. Let's go fly up here and see if we're doing any better. Actually, let's use graphs. We never do that. Let's see if the little differences we made. Let's see. I think we started like an hour ago. Let's look, I guess, at oil first. Fluids, I guess we got to look there. I only want to see crude. I mean, this definitely made a difference. You can see we're dropping off here a bit. We've been, that must be a resource patch somewhere given up. Wow. So that's an interesting one. And then let's look at the past 5 seconds. We are easily consuming as much as we're producing. The speed mods do seem to be helping though. They feel like they are to me. So I just want to make sure that we go down here and do it next. I don't think we put them in there yet. Let's also just wait until we have more. So given, and the other thing that's really throwing me off here, how much I need to worry about this right now, is this goofiness, right? So we've got another 200 of those to fill up. That's filled up. Maybe. Let's go ahead and just stuff. There we go. Let's see how fast we rip through. Where is this even coming from right now? Oh, there it is. And indeed, it does connect right to this reservoir. And so, I mean, that's a 90% speed increase. That helps. I'm gonna want to probably take that out of there later, but... or maybe not. I don't know. We probably should, now that we have more, go fill up that last one right there. There we go. So that should help a good amount. So let's wait for that to back up. We don't have that much longer to wait here. We can definitely go build a city block or two and see, because we did put a lot of strain on this system for sure. Although it looks like, let's see. Oh, I see why it's spaced out further, because that's not a yellow belt. Yeah, let's just go. That one already filled up, and it wasn't even full before, so let's just go build. I think it's time for blue belts. It's finally that time, guys. Now this one might require 5 train stops. Where do we want to put it? How do we want to decide where we're going to build here? I feel like we should do smelting where there's more trees, although obviously I want to get rid of all those trees. I hate trees. But for the time being, they could absorb the pollution. I'll probably just build it like right here, although I don't want to hit that, so let's go ahead and do this. Should have an influx of, yep, there go all the construction bots. And let's see what we're thinking here. The only thing that we need circuits for are splitters. This is just, we're going to need a lubricant train or to pipe it in. I'd rather do a train, although that's going to put another heavy load on our system. And obviously we need to build the precursors. Oh, that's right. It takes single cylinder engines. That's right. We don't do that in a city block yet, do we? Feel like we should. Yeah, I think it might be. Let's remind ourselves what's a single cylinder engine. That's easy. We can do that all day. Maybe this is the single cylinder engine one? I don't know. You can do that right up here. Or we could do it right next door and cheat and not have it be on a train. At least at first. I mean, later on, if we need it for something else, we could definitely put it on a train, but... Tricky. Because if we were to put it right here... You just run belts underneath. I feel like we might do that. I'm not a purist. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so let's look at the raws. It's just iron plates. So we are going to need an iron plate drop-off station, which we have right here to copy. We can probably lose all this hardware here. I don't think that's necessary. Let's just get this knocked down to the basics. Okay, so wow, this is like back to the beginning of the game. So in 0.6 seconds, we need a gear wheel and a plate. A gear wheel gets built in 0.5 seconds. So this is kind of an interesting little case study. You could do direct insertion, obviously. Like one of these could insert to an assembler for one of these. Or you could belt it because this actually produces. So this is going to produce 2 a second, and this only requires like 1 2/3 a second. So technically, you will not fully use all of the production of the gear wheel assembler, but what you will use more of is UPS, because now instead of 1 inserter, you have at least 2, and you have a belt in between, and unless that belt is fully saturated, that's worse for UPS and memory as well. So with that in mind, we are going to do this in a more UPS friendly way. And that reminds me, let's bring up our little show FPS, and well, let's go show. We know what the FPS is. We're at 60. That's interesting. Now I do notice a hit when I'm recording, so let me bump my recording off for a second. Be right back. Okay, so you probably couldn't see that, but it dropped down to between 1.2 and 1.3 for most of it there. And when I start recording again, it actually comes up to 1.4 to 1.5. But while we have a lot of headroom here, that's because we still have barely touched the tip of this mod pack. So let's think about how we're going to lay this out. We need a gear. Then, of course, we need a small engine. We are going to direct insert to this. And if you had a belt running along here, you could just do this. And you could output. Now, how do we want to output this? You could do it like this. And then just have it kind of run along. I'm trying to think, is there a more compact way? I don't think so. Probably not. Or, if you wanted to get really fancy with the direct insertion in these ratios, so this works just fine. But if you really wanted to eke out, let's do a comparison here. So, we said that, so this makes 1 a second, 2 a second, and this requires 1 2/3 a second. Now, it's kind of like finding a least common multiple is what we want to do here. So we're talking about 3/3 and 5/3, and 3 and 5 meet. Well, I don't think that's what we want actually. I think it needs to be a whole number. So the first whole number would be 3. 3 of these would need 15/3 or 5 gear wheels a second. And that would be 2.5 of these. We just double that to get a whole number. It would need 2.5 of these to get 5 a second, right? Yeah. So if we did 5 of these, we could run. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm doing something wrong in my head here. There's such a simple way to do this. I know there is, and I just can't make it click. So we're saying, let's try this. Is my numpad off? What's going on? 2 divided by 3 times 5. 3.3. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to find, I think it's like 5 to 6. I think that if it needs 1.67 a second, and you had one of these, then you can run. Let's try this. 2 divided by 1.67. No, because I did point. So yeah, this is starting to. So what I believe I just did here is each one of these each one of these assemblers can run 1.2 of the engine assembler. So each gear wheel assembler can run 1.2 of the engine assemblers, which means that if you had 5 of them, 5 times 1.2, then you could run 6 of these assemblers, right? That seems like a pretty goofy little matrix there to try to figure out. And we definitely would end up with, yeah, I'm tempted to try it. So if you had like this, and those were all that, and then if you just offset them, I think this works. And it might actually be much more space compact, because if you think about what we were about to do, and what would you have to do here? You would have to run, see, you'd have to, the question is, how do you output them? This is 0.6 a second, and this, what is a long-handed inserter? What is the rotation speed? 432 degrees a second. So no way can that thing move 2 items a second, but it can, because of it has that one little boost from the research for the capacity, it actually can move 2 a second. So what I'm thinking here, if you were going to do it this way, and I'm not saying we are, but if you're going to do it this way, your setup would look something like this, and you'd want to make it tileable, so you would do like that. And these are both iron inputs, right? So I mean, how much that's going to chew up, how much a second? Well, I think like 1.67 iron plates a second on this one. And then we know just 4 eat per. So this entire little battery here, these does 20 a second off this belt. So that's quite a bit. That's almost a full red belt just in this little cluster here. Ironically, when we finish this and get the one next door going, it'll, well, blue belts. And then for your output, another one going like this, right? And then you do like this. And of course you need your input for iron plates. Now, so that gives you 6 assemblers worth of output. Let's see what the other design, what that ends up being, right? So we said it would be like this. Iron over here, output over here. Oops, I actually did copy that. 1, then we gotta do it again, and then again. Okay. So, there may very well be a better way to outline all this, but let's just look at the total. Let's not even try to figure it out. Let's just drag and see what we need here. So, you got 65 belts, 21 fast inserters, 6 long-handed inserters, 11 assemblers. Of course the splitter, but I'm not really counting that. So it's less inserters, more belts, 1 more assembler, and then let's try to, well, we can measure here. Right, so each one of these is, never minding the splitter, is 12 wide by 19 tall, right? That's where you could tile it at. You could probably tile it at 18 tall, sort of, but not really. We'll call it, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. So 12 times 18. I'm not going to do this in my head. 12 times 18. It's 216 square tiles, basically. This one, 42. Well, we'll just have to count that. It's 2 on top. 3 is 5, and another 2 is 7. So we said 42 by 7. So that's significant. That's pretty heavy duty. Now, you could decrease its footprint by putting the output on long-handed inserters like this. Right? You could do this. And that'll get you, that'll knock this requirement down by 42 because you'll lose 2 tiles up here, but you have to add 1 down here. Both of them have the ability to be flipped. I think we're going to go with this design up here. It just seems more space efficient. I think. I don't know. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what you think of this. Whether you think it's good, bad, ugly. It's definitely ugly. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. But we're probably going to orient this differently. We'll do like... So first we'll start down here. Because the cool thing is that you can flip these like this, reuse that there. Whoops, wrong. And this center belt is your output, right? And then gotta fix this. Get a balancer going here, right? So this is the design we're going to go with. Now, what, you know what, we're going to move this just to give ourselves just a smidge more room. And we're going to gain some of that back down here. Let's go like right here, question mark? Maybe. No. Yes. See, we'll get enough. It's fine. It's fine. So now with the 4-belt balancer, you theoretically have... And people wonder why I hate the planet. Why does Factorio guy hate the planet that he lives on, or that he's landed on, rather? Okay. Where seems to be the problem? That was a pretty small attack group. It's almost like that was leftovers, unless... Maybe over here? Have we expanded back over here yet, biters? Looks like we might have. You know, part of our little, let's see how few radars we can get away with. We need to tear a couple down. Power usage on those is pretty heavy duty. It adds up quick. We can almost definitely get away with way less. We have 4 on each block now, and it clearly... Any one of them can cover the entire block that it's associated with. So we are going to... I think we'll leave that one, like the rightmost one. And so there will never be radars in between north to south, but there will always be radars west to east. See, because let's see, it's right here. I could even get away with doing it every other city block, honestly, but just this will be a big improvement. Well, let's just have the bots do this for us. I'm not doing actual work here. This is goofy. Oh, or you could just do this where you have 2 radars in the same exact spot. We'll leave that one because he's kind of lonely for now. Just make sure we're not... Another double. Disgusting. Oh, a third double. You gonna go for number 4? No. Okay, why did that one not have power? So, we're going to modify the blueprint, and it might be surprising how we modify it. Obviously, we're going to delete these 2. But, I'm going to leave the 2 on either side here, and the reason I'm going to do that, obviously, if you place 1 city block, you use twice as many radars as you needed to. But however, if you picture like 10 of these in a row, it's 11. I don't really care. Although maybe what we should do is like flip this one onto here so that if you rotate it, you can't accidentally... No, because then when you place them in a row, yeah. So they always need to be below the power pole. But anyway, we'll take that out for now. Make sure that we saved it. We did. Good. Here, let's take a look at our power usage and see how much of a dent that made. Consumption. We want to look at radars. I mean... we did that like 2 minutes ago. Kind of weird that... I don't know why this is such a tumultuous graph. Let's go back down there and keep working on that thing. Oh yeah, so we didn't... Oh, it must be this. That must be what it is. You know, I got some comments. Gore pointed out, hey, you're taking space armor, which has way less armor, into combat. And for anybody else who noticed that, and Gore, I mean, so basically, if you think about it, it's just that I'm so good at this game that it would be unfair to the game and to the developers if I didn't play with that disadvantage. So it's just only right that I wear the non-armored, you know, space armor into combat. I wouldn't want the developers to stumble upon this playthrough and see how easy it is for me to kill everything and get discouraged and not work on mods anymore. I mean, if you look at how overpowered tiny boxes, as Gort calls them, are. I mean, just look at this. Look at how much I've broken the game with these. If the devs saw that. Okay, so you're a sitting duck if this happens. if you get smacked over the water, you better get up. Wow, one cluster grenade can kill a nest at this point on its own if it lands correctly. Very, very nice. Is this just like a roving band of biters that from before? Okay, back to this. Before we were so rudely interrupted. Oh wow, we're already getting do we have a limit set on this? Yeah. Good. Oh, we never added power poles. Let's start up here. Actually, let's do it in here so that it's known to tile better. So if we did this... Well, let's try to do one little section here. Okay. Let's try to get this so that it... Let's see how well one belt of output can do here. You know what? 2 belts. Okay, so we're gonna hook it up at once in here. Let's actually get that center belt going out over here. See how much we chew up. Really not going to put too many of those in a row anyway, because, well, with blue belts we'll get away with more. What did I do wrong here? We'll revisit this later. Really should have done these bottom two belts for this, but whatever. We can fix that later. Okay, so we can tear this down now. Don't need this up anymore. Now, get a train station for, you know, I feel like that's also something I need to fix in my blueprint, is that stupid power pole right there. Boy, that thing's been a thorn in my side for a while. Before I get going on blue belts, let's go see. I think I have all the speed modules we've made, but we'll see. No, wow, we have 50. We have a lot more than 50. Okay, cool. This is great. Now I can get some of these cooking. So if I have, call it 3 stacks, 150 times, divided by 2, 70, call it 70 because I was high. 70 times 20, it's 1400. I need 1400 red circuits. That's gonna be a minute here. It's gonna be full is what it's gonna be. Okay, so we have, that's 1,000. Need one more stack after this. There we go. Then motors. Let's go down to the where motors are plenty. Just stand here. Our solid fuel situation should hopefully be sorted, question mark? It is. So now, let's take these out of here. We do not need to produce that much solid fuel for now. There we go. And we definitely seem to be doing better on stuff over here, but still not great. So we never did... We got a lot of oil pumps that are ripe for the... Actually, the yield on those bottom ones just doesn't look like it's dead yet. We did this field, we did this field. We still have yet to hook this one up, but I kind of want to do that by train. Let's just go on putting speed modules and pump jacks spree. What does white mean again? I forget what white means. Is that an electricity issue? Get one more of these. Okay, let's take a look at our production graphs here. Why that dip though? What happened 5 minutes ago? Why did we stop producing so much stuff 5 minutes ago? Was there there's a dip in everything. We stopped producing everything here. Let's take a look at power. There was a huge power dip. The steam turbine stopped running 5 minutes ago. Why? What the heck happened 5 minutes ago? Oh, we are out of steam. Okay. So we're having serious power issues is what I believe what's happening. We got to get up onto that platform. I need to make more solar panels for sure. Like badly. Probably, well, let's just do it. What's our science situation up there? We have a lot. We're not really researching anything yet. I don't think I think we're just gonna take an empty rocket more or less. I mean, we brought some stuff. What else could we bring up? Hate to go up there empty-handed, but I mean, let's go. The thing is having trouble charging. You know, we could always do like a bypass and turn off the boilers to try to get some additional. Okay. Give me that capsule. Alright. Let's exacerbate this problem. Let it rip. Okay, well, there's the next problem. No friggin' heat shielding. Are we at least making more? Still, the sulfur hurts so bad. I mean, the density of it. We just need to go hook up another oil field. This is stupid. We need to hook this one up. I mean, that's a 1500 yield field. That'll help. We need to go hook that up. We do need to... Do we have some heat shielding we could just give the thing? I just want... That's what I should have brought up. Although I don't know if I have that much to spare. Have some over here. Couple stacks. Couple stacks. Okay. Here. Have some. I mean, that's a good clip of heat shielding in terms of how much that gets you. We'll get some more out of that. We're going to call it here because a couple of reasons. One, the next step here is I'm going back to novice and doing two things. We're going to get as many solar panels from here as we can. I'm going to go back to novice and scale energy because we're hurting on that pretty bad now. And we're also going to scale crude oil. I think I'm going to do a train drop off for that. And we're going to go from there. I don't want to do that this episode. And the official reason is because the folks on the space platform need an outro with their names up. You know, we don't end as many episodes on the space platform, but the actual reason is because it's going to take a while. And I'm going to start it right now. So, you know, our cadence has been better. Next episode should be up relatively quickly. So in any case, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. It means a lot to me. It would really help the channel. You can also join our Discord. Lots of funny banter, other video games getting talked about in there. Captain Industry is the one I think that comes up the most right now, but also lots of Factorio chat and screenshots and mod talk and all sorts of cool stuff. So please feel free to come on by, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.